my own religion. The brainwash gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing.
Okay, in real life, not real life, but
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4.
It's in the chat.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 8, read. Rip left. Check, get it.
On first down, Swift, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Silver. Leo.
Now a give, right side. Swift, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
Just tell me who I get, bro, because I'm not.
Something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Joker. Rock it. 49, check 49. Down.
I think it's
to throw.
Shit.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
Pick
and he
six,
takes this one
motherfucker.
back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
I mean, I tried to lob it over his head, you know.
Down defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right?
Yeah,
they put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Caught right side, Davis. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I don't know if that
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now a handoff here to his running back. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
Hey, X3, 218, chopper. Hey, Delta. Yo, cheese fight.
They'll drop the throw. And the
Can't
Cowboys
fucking get it off.
gets
What the
there
fuck?
this time for the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. Often sometimes called just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
You see, he's picking that same play. Give me something to beat it, dude.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway.
You got something to
when he
beat
gets
it?
that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Line of scrimmage, the 31
Roll out the
now
left
on
one.
first and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll bring up a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Prescott now, option right. He may try and run for this.
Come on, how come he's
And
not
he's able to
fumbling
get
right
the
there?
first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
But you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull
Come
up
on,
and take
Patty.
it yourself outside
Wrap
in.
him up,
If he
bro.
stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
Thank you.
For the football, and it's intercepted.
That's why you keep. That's why you keep Peppers.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
That's why you keep Peppers. That's why
a
you
drive
keep
killer
it.
right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Check, boys.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he went nowhere. Well, it went backwards, back to the 33. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out.
Hey, high 7.
Right there. 54, right there.
Go.
Yeah. You don't want none. Watch the
Hey, lock it.
shift. Watch the shift.
He'll look to throw.
I can't fucking get the pack.
He
Like,
goes down. Leighton Vander
what the
Esch
fuck's he
wreaking
doing to get in
havoc
there,
with a
dude?
sack.
Like, for real.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection.
Now a hit.
There it is.
Football.
God damn, how did he pick that up?
What friends are for.
Come on, look at his hit.
You're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Past the 20.
How the fuck he do that?
Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick
fucking went from dropping the goddamn ball inside the 20
extra point by
to
Moore,
fucking
up and good. And it's now 14-0.
He went from dropping.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Oh, I did? What is he? What is he, though? He's a what?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That play was well covered, just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle
All
there
right,
to make
I
the
need
stop.
to know how to
I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
No. Bravo. 54, right there. Look, squeeze. Now.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
I can't fucking get the ball off, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally,
what the fuck am I doing wrong?
A lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game.
What the fuck am I doing wrong, dude? I can't get the ball off.
There's still a long way to go in this football game. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. They can really put in command before intermission.
And it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Now Dak on the option left. He can run for it, and he will. And
what the fuck? Good dude.
Like right at the 40. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
Yeah, I'm fucking getting my ass beat, bro. I can't get a fucking pass.
Field and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Hey, big kid.
A first down throw for Prescott.
Come on, pick that shit, Peter. Peppers.
That's knocked down and incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talking.
Come on, what the fuck?
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 33.
I forgot to tell you some new website I watch everything on. My fault. It's called Space Move.
First down, Prescott.
Space Move. S-P-A-C-E-M-O-V-E. I mean, M-O-V.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
.cc.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his fourth touchdown
get the
on
ball
the year.
off. I don't see
And the
how
Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Second down and inches. It's complete to Golden Tate. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field.
Yeah,
so he can put his foot on the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
So what y'all doing? Y'all still drafting? I'm not just seeing another invite.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I should text him that, huh? My girl said I should text him. If you see me another invite, I'm blocking you.
Hey, Alpha!
I'm up for watching,
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Who did?
The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Leo!
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Hey, Steve 6! Steve 6!
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. You don't want none of that.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
Motherfucker's fucking tough, dude.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And this one is right down Broadway. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll
fucking crazy, dude. That fucking him picking up that goddamn fumble changed the whole goddamn game.
Report. Coach.
Fucking pick 6.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. Room here to run.
You fucking kidding me, man.
And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
Murdered, bro.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Fucking kidding me, man.
Elliott a first down and more. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards the pickup there.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on
Jacobs
the field,
right there.
And we just saw that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
Who?
90 Wolf.
Who's there?
Let's get in there. Let's get in there now. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. 80 weapon.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Their mobile, agile quarterback. His second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. Rosas True Blue on the extra point, and the lead's down to 24.
Huh? What? Oh, man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on.
He was what?
Away.
I was trying to hit L2 to get it.
This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Like, next time I play him, dude's going to get.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Man, what the fuck?
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That good for 22 and a first down. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch.
He ain't that goddamn good on the sticks. Like, what the fuck?
Austin, he's gonna go.
Good fucking shit.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Like, he fucking... As soon as he caught the ball, he hit the fucking...
As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score.
What are you talking about?
You should never do that in the NFL.
What are you talking about, bro?
I've seen big leads blown, and teams that look like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
I'm not playing totally different next time I play him, though.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
It'll be tighter next time we play, for real.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the
Come
pace,
on,
maybe go
motherfucker.
2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Snap.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. Looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. They'll try the option right here on 3rd down. He may try and run for this. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Pretty sizable gain of 8 that time on the keeper, but now it's 4th down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
They're going to try and throw.
God damn.
His pressure gets there this time.
Like, how come I can't block the motherfucker?
Curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
What the fuck?
And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
In my book, that's running the ball well,
yeah,
but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Right. Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with the lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go to Elliott again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The tackle by Janoris Jenkins. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 17 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation.
My best fucking defensive lineman's out,
too. Call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over.
Evidently not.
This thing's done.
No, it was a 4-3.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen.
Picking Jalen Hurts.
Also showed confidence in the defense.
He actually made it to that round.
They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Ready.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 12 yards there and a 1st down. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Back, hard. Check.
On 2nd down, there's the option going left. Running is Jacobs. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 11 yards there, 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Watch twist.
On 1st down, Swift. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He will find Davis on the left side.
Why didn't you turn it up? You're fast.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the markers. They'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Mike 54. All day, dog. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Guys, game situation. Let's go. Look at me. Go.
Check the backer.
Check. Door out.
Sick, man.
Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
We can't get it.
Chidobe with a pick. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
I don't know.
He wants.
This one taken from the 7.
He wants.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
You gonna take key one. I think it's cold.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here we go. 50, plant.
Go, go, go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And some strong running. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. There they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 13. Rolling to his right. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right.
No bottled up.
Damn it, Jalen. God damn.
And the Cowboys have recovered.
Pitch the ball, bro.
With that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They go play action here on 1st down.
Got him. Why ain't he dropping the ball?
Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll try the right side with Elliott. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott.
Sure,
and the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4th. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it.
Proud of you.
And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let it fly.
Come on. Man, your fucking receiver's ass, Jason.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah, the one you gave me.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, fucking
this
look.
game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback.
Come on, Caddy. Goddamn, how'd you
let him
miss
get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said,
God damn, I got to get in the lab, dog. I'm getting fucking pounded. This shit wasn't happening.
Play, and we just play them all the way through. Now,
what the fuck am I doing wrong,
situations, they will take them out, but for the most part,
I mean, other than making,
not as worried and
other than
concerned
5
about getting
fucking
them out of the
turnovers.
game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Cowboys,
so is the draft
they're
over
into the
with,
win
or
column for the
over?
third time this year.
I'm over. I got no
Is a
I don't know who Cody is, so.
What?
The Giants